High rollers. This war has been going for too long now, and it could have been finished with our victory back in 2022, but we are where we are now. And, we've come a long way as a community, and I as a streamer, and I want to take you back in time for exactly 2 years from today and show you what was there, how we've become the community as we are today, where we come from. So, my friends, please enjoy.
Live. Yes, we're live. Hi,
Hey
everyone.
guys.
It's day 347 of this 3-day war of Putin.
Of the special
And
military operation.
yeah, that damn name, that they
Yeah.
gave to this war. And I can hear myself. Just a second. I just need to pause myself there on the stream. Yes. So, it's Rick with you. You all know me. And Jet, of course, you know
Hey
Jet.
guys.
Jet.
Did you point early? If you point both ways, you gotta be right. So.
Yeah. There's Jet. Next time I'll do it this way. Okay. Jet is there, and he's in Canada. I'm in Ukraine. We are doing these streams since May. Yes.
I think so.
And now more people know know who we are and know what we do, and we're really grateful to everyone who's coming lately, and especially to those who's coming from the very beginning. You guys are just the best, and all those who's coming are really good too. Because you can say the best, but all the rest who's supporting us is just priceless.
Yep.
I mean, this support. Okay, so this was a pretty eventful week. And what? And I finally launched my second dub yesterday. Finally, I finished it. It took me a month. Months. Yes, not months. It took me a month to do it, and well, next time I'll probably be faster than this. By the way, chat is pretty silent. Say hi, guys, and of course, please give this video a like. It's not video, it's a stream. Yeah, give the stream a like. Sorry, I was recording that ending yesterday, and I repeated it like 10 times. This is why I'm saying please give this video a like and subscribe to
Yeah.
my channel. You can also support me on Patreon and
awesome.
all that stuff. 21 grams. Hi, guys, listening while I cook. Awesome.
Nice.
You
What you
won.
cooking?
Yeah, what you cooking, by the way? It's interesting. And 21 grams. I saw you yesterday on the premiere. Thank you for being there. And thank you for your support. Don't forget to like this stream so that algorithm will show us to more people.
Yeah.
And what else? Say hi in the chat. 13 people watching and only one hi. Is Charlie there? I'm wondering. Our team member, yeah.
Yeah, our moderator.
Moderator. Oh, I see your how do you call it? This glow on your hand.
Oh, wrist brace.
Wrist brace. Brace?
Yeah, carpal tunnel.
Carpal tunnel. Yes, I know that Jet has a tunnel syndrome.
Yep.
And he's currently treating it with things like this, and maybe some medicine too, right?
Yeah, anti-inflammatories.
Yeah, so we
bunch
gotta
of
wish Jet for his hand to heal faster.
Thank you.
Tuber Radio, hello, Tuber Radio, glad to see you here. We're gonna talk about war, we're gonna talk about politics, we're gonna talk about some funny stuff too, but we only have 1 hour and 20 minutes, and after that, we're gonna have power outage here in my house. Yes, I need to keep this enter button further from my hand because
You don't want to.
you remember what happened last time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, important news. I need to send it to myself. Just a sec. I mean, I've finally created the second Telegram account. So I've adjusted the.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Like
I'm gonna show
the
it to you.
window.
Why am I
Yeah.
explaining it to you?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, it's you're gonna see it with delay, but we're gonna be
Yeah, I'll see
able
it in
to
a minute.
see full, almost full screen videos. Just a small piece of it gonna be cut, but for that I can just do it like this. I can adjust the screen. So yeah, it's gonna be better now. The quality of these streams is growing, and
Oh, that's awesome.
it's thanks to you guys, to everyone who's supporting me and us with Jet and Charlie too. Because guys, you inspire us to do more, to do better, and to become more efficient and qualified. Yes,
Yeah.
qualified.
Yeah.
Quality. Qualified is from the word quality,
Hmm.
so I guess it is. Yeah. So we're gonna grow even more, and of course, this year is just. I feel like it's gonna be a life-changing year for me. It already
Definitely.
started like that. It was
Yeah.
pretty good idea
Last year
to.
was a life-changing year for you too.
Yeah, it was
So,
it was crazy life-changing. So let's make
yeah.
every year a life-changing year. It's gonna be something interesting. But yeah, I feel like I'm before last year I was living in some kind of bubble of mine, and this bubble was pretty far from politics, pretty far from war that was going inside my country.
Hmm.
Well, not that far from war, more further from politics. I was super indifferent to all politics, and this full-scale invasion made me realize that I just cannot keep living like that. I need to change something in me, and I need to get involved into this country, into politics, into civilian society. Is it the
Yeah.
right way to say it?
Yeah.
Because in democratic countries, which Ukraine is, people decide what those politicians will do with this country
Hmm.
and where they're gonna lead us. So I'm gonna from now on, and from last year, I'm gonna be the one who participate in all those decisions, and I'm gonna be doing it. I hope with your help, guys, with your help, Jet too,
Of
of
course.
course. I'm gonna be heard. One day I'm gonna be heard in this country too, and we're gonna change some stuff together. I'm pretty ambitious these days,
Oh,
it's
definitely.
this success. It just made me civil society. Yes, that's the term, Michael. And I'm glad to see you. Hi, by the way. Greetings from UK, Calypso. Curl, love from USA. Hello, everyone, guys. Please give this stream a like so it can be pushed up by algorithm. Thank you. And subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you once again. And I was saying that, yeah, while we're on a success wave, we gotta just chop the wood around us, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
uh, and yeah, it just inspires so much, and it brings it really widen my horizons. Can I say so?
Yeah, broadened your horizons is the
Yes,
term. Yeah.
it is, and I see that I'm capable of many more things that I thought I was, and yeah, I'm lucky that I'm a stubborn guy, that
Yeah, it helps, eh?
making that first dub was a challenge, was a fucking challenge because you
Yeah, how
know,
long did it take? The first one?
first one took around 2 months. It
Hmm.
was, it was only 33-minute long. This
Yeah,
second dub was 1 hour and 7 minutes long, and it took me less than a
half the
month.
time.
Less
Yeah.
than a month. And yeah, more than half time faster I was this time. So yeah, and I'm gonna be growing. I mean, my speed, yes, but
Speed.
not
Yes.
spit, because okay, and speed's gonna be growing. So with your help, guys, I'm gonna achieve more. I mean, by achieving, I mean that I will be able to post to make these dubs more often, like not once a month like this time, but first once per 3 weeks, then I hope one per 2 weeks, and then maybe every week. It's the goal till the end of this year to make them to post them every week. It's going to be a challenge, definitely one of many challenges. And anyway, I'm pretty ambitious right now, and I think that I'm capable of achieving all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man. Thank you for being here with me all the time and supporting me
Of
and
course.
believing in me.
Thank-
And
Thank you for having me, bro.
ah, you're a great friend. Thank you, Jed. Thank you.
You too, brother.
Let's get back to the chat. Charlie's here. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I'm a bit late. We're totally okay with that, Charlie.
Yeah, no worries, Charlie. Nice to see you
no
as
worries.
always, bro.
Yeah, glad to see you. By the
Hope
way,
you're
you're
having a
in
good one
you're in
today.
time to our usual time. It's 7:46 right now. We usually start at 7:45, so you're actually in time. We just started earlier. That's why. Hello for France. Saying Font Freud one or Freude. Have you
Freud one.
seen the Kamikaze drone's impressive 1,000 pieces? I'm not sure what are you talking about when you say 1,000 pieces, but I know that FPV drones has been a thing lately. Oh, you maybe say those in package, in US package, 1,000 drones, maybe Puma, but I'm not sure. We're gonna get back to that. Anyway, I missed a lot of news this week myself because, been crunching myself up. Can I say
Yeah,
so?
crunching.
Yeah, but myself up just because I set myself a goal to post it this week, and I did my best. I slept.
Yeah, and you did an awesome job, by
Thank
the
you,
way.
man. Thank you.
Yeah, I watched it last night. You would have been sleeping when I
Oh,
watched it, but
you
great
didn't
job.
give me your review, by the way, man.
Yeah,
Maybe.
because
Yeah.
I've seen that interview with
Yeah.
the shitty subtitles too, so I have a pretty good idea. And man, the dub with proper translation makes a world of difference just for like because that's another thing too, is like not understanding the language they speak. It makes it really hard for me to tell like their inflections and like their intent. But
Yeah.
like having somebody that speaks both languages actually lay the conversation out is really helpful. And I gained a lot more from the interview seeing the dub than I did when I watched it with the
Yeah.
poorly translated subtitles. So
Yeah, that's the purpose of these dubs, because I also try to express those feelings of them, their feelings, yes, and express their emotions, not feelings. You
Yeah.
cannot express feelings just with words. You can, and some therapy goes for that to be able to express them correctly and fully. I went through some back in the days. So and what I was talking about, that I wanted to show you the exact meaning of what they're saying, and not just those dry subs, and not even a good subs.
Yeah. Well, especially with Zolkin, like when he's like saying things like sarcastically or like trying to bait the subject into saying something, like you just can't tell that that's what's happening in the subtitled version. So you think he's just being an asshole, right?
Yes.
Like, wow, okay. And then, like, it totally makes more sense when it's properly translated. But
yeah, definitely. Morning, Doc. We're glad to see you. Doc in Paradise, we mean.
Doc, how you doing?
Not that Doc that is saying wak wak, the Doc. That Doc. It's actually hard for me to pronounce words like this differently, like duck and doc. Doc.
Yeah.
It's a bit confusing to non-English speaker. Yeah, but I'm trying my best. I'm improving my English every day. I have a lot of compliments in here. Perfect English. Thank you guys. And I missed some messages. Cats UA. My dad was Ukrainian. And where are you from, Cats UA, by the way? Good evening from England. Yes, you answered my question just 5 minutes before I asked. Okay, 21 grams. I watched Zolkin with the subs. 21 grams said, yes, for English speakers, the dubbed videos are incredibly valuable. You're right.
Yeah,
And
totally.
it is actually also for people who like to, do something while they're listening and not sitting before a computer, before monitor or TV and pausing all the time. It is really crazy. And I couldn't imagine how people can watch it like this. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's a lot. You have to be a lot more like engaged if you're gonna watch it with the subtitles. Like,
yes,
for
definitely.
sure. And then you got to do a bit of detective work to find out what they actually mean because the subtitles
Yes.
that they are using aren't
Then
very good.
you're going to translator sometimes and trying
Yeah.
to understand what they meant. It's super hard. Okay, Epicurus says, I'm going to learn Ukrainian as my own strange way of solidarity. Yes,
That's really cool.
great, great. Thank you. This solidarity is really welcome. What else did I miss? Doc was saying it really does. The emotions. Thank you. No made in Ukraine. What do you mean by that? It was font Freud. Yes. What else did I miss? Dog is good enough. I just said dog. Sorry, doc. You see that pronunciation. Your English is good. Thank you, Cats UA. Cats. Yeah, cats. So you was born in England, Cats. Tell us. English subtitles don't even make sense sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something that definitely happened. Zolkin subs are not as good as yours. Oh, thank you. They're not good at all, to be honest. Because
Yeah, they're not good at all.
I'm sure that someone worked on them because I compared those automatic subs, auto translated, and those subs that were published on Zolkin's second channel, the English version of his channel.
Yeah.
And someone definitely worked on them. I mean, but mostly just visually, not
Yeah.
not trying to rebuild the structure of sentences and stuff. And you see that probably it was non-English speaking person because most sentences don't make sense at all. So yeah, that was my criticism. Sorry, Zolkin and his team. I really love you and I wish you all the best. And I'm really working for you in this case.
Yep.
Okay, I have seen the drones on Sternenko's channel. We're gonna get to that definitely, guys. Sorry that I'm talking about my dubbing all the time. I'm gonna get to news because that's what you came from for, not from.
Yeah.
Have you came from the news? Doctor Doug. Quack quack. Yes, that's it. Quack quack. I have seen the drones. Yes, I've already read that. Okay, to the news. Let's go to the news. What the fuck is happening? There was a EU summit, EU Ukraine summit, European Union Ukraine summit this week. All the had how do you call them? All the leaders of European Union, like Ursula von der Leyen, like Charles Michel, like Joseph Borrell, and also team of Euro commissioners, commissars, came to Kiev. They all came to us. It's dangerous for them, of course, but
Yeah.
still they're brave. They believe in us. They came to Kiev, and it was 2 days of negotiations. As you all guys probably know, last year we got the status of candidate. candidate um, to become a member of European Union, and
Yeah.
now we have to, you know, follow some. How do you call it, Jed? Will you guess the word?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what you like. You mean like whatever like their rules are for the like application process, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's probably a more
Criteria.
technical term. Criteria. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, there we go.
we gotta follow all the criteria that they have for us. Like we gotta fight with corruption, but not just generally fighting corruption. They have, you know, an exact reforms that we have to build here in Ukraine, like our law reform. We have huge problems in our law and law system, right?
Yeah,
Can you
legal
say
system.
legal system? Yes.
Yeah.
We have huge problems with constitutional law, not law, but court, constitutional court. Yes,
Okay.
that's it. We had some problems with other types of courts, like anti-corruptional court. Is it even a thing? I'm not sure yet. I'm not an expert, sorry.
Yeah.
But okay, so we gotta do that reform, and European Commission told us that we gotta follow some, exact criteria to become a member, not become a member, to just start the negotiations for becoming a member. So
Yeah.
for now, we are on the path of not even becoming a member, but starting negotiations. And we are hoping, our government, Zelensky is hoping that we start these negotiations already this year. And it's really actually important for us to not just show that we're fighting corruption, but to really fight it, and to really follow those criteria and those demands of
Yeah.
European Union. So we still have a lot of judges, a lot of politicians, deputies who are a lot of bureaucrats who are just a second, another word to translate, and now translation stream begins.
What do you just mean, corrupt or?
No. They resist. Yes, I just remember it. I didn't translate it.
Okay, yeah.
I, I wasn't able to. Not able. Sorry, I forgot another translation. Let's not get deep into it. So they resist because they are used to work and to live in that corrupt system of that we have, of courts, of shit. How do you call it?
What, just legal structure?
Legal structure. Yeah, not only courts. I mean, the political stuff in parliament and in police, in prosecution, mostly everywhere. But we're making some progress. Last few years, like last 3 years, mostly when Zelensky come to power, something started to change for the better. But there are still some fighting is going on, and it's just a process. It's nothing not normal in it. We just gotta fight with those in system who are corrupt, and we as society gotta fight. Not politicians amongst themselves. We gotta press on them. We gotta press our politicians, our legal services, and police, and all the stuff. We gotta make everything public. Our journalists are working amazingly in this field, and everything is actually changing for the better. But we still have years of fighting with those corrupts. We gotta change the system from scratch, almost from scratch. and it's a
Yeah, because
super
that's the
hard.
kind of thing is the longer those kind of systems stay in place, the harder they are to change, right?
Yes, yes. And this system existed for around 30 years, and we had some horrible presidents like Yanukovych, who was a mobster, man. He was a literal
Yeah.
mobster who become, and it was a Russian mobster, by the way. So this is a way of Russia. They corrupt their, I mean, their everything in their country. They corrupt all the fields, all the niches of society, all the legal services. Corruption is the second name of Russia, actually. This is
Yeah.
or the middle name.
Yeah, exactly.
Like let me guess. Terrorist corruption Russia. Maybe this middle name? Some
Yeah.
kind of that. Yeah, okay. I see the chat is getting active. Thank you guys for this activity. And I gotta get back to the chat, but a bit later because you came here for also for some news, and I gotta provide. Just give me a second. So this summit ended with some great results, like there's gonna be a reform of foster system here in Ukraine. We
Oh,
have
like for kids, like foster
yes,
care system?
foster care. There's going to be reform jointly with EU. They're going to build up this system. I mean, implement it. I guess they have their own system because currently we have a Soviet system of how do you call those houses where children live?
Yeah, what are those called?
In
Foster
here,
homes, I think.
foster
foster
homes
homes in Canada, but
we in here we call it internat. It's actually a like rude word, really rude word, and it we don't like it, and we gotta change those Soviet internats to
orphanage.
Orphanage. Yes, orphanage is maybe it's actually a rude word too. Like for me, I mean, it sounds. Do you heard it hear it as
Yeah, I've heard
rude?
orphanage a lot. I mean, like mostly in Canada anyway, people just call them foster homes.
Foster
But-
homes. Okay.
Yeah,
But
that's just in Canada.
orphanage.
So
But
orphanage is like definitely more common in history. Like if
Yeah.
you read,
but
yeah.
it still has some negative how do you call it? Negative
Yeah, like connotations.
aura?
But I think that's just because like I don't know. I mean, I don't think of it that way, but I could see. It depends if people are using orphan as an insult or not, right?
Yeah. But still it's going from history. So this one thing. The second thing is that all those high level politicians and how do you call it, heads of European
Yeah.
Union. Yes, that's
Yeah.
actually a good term for it. Children's home. I see you guys are helping us. Orphanage. Yes, orphanage. Thank you. In the U.S., Doc says a foster home is a family who cares for only a few children at most. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why when you said a foster home, I thought you're talking about a family who's taking care of kids.
Got you.
Kids of like kids who were orphans before, but now they're in the family.
Oh,
This
okay,
is why
that'd
it
be the
is
difference
a bit
then. Yeah, no,
confusing.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, the second thing is some energetic help from EU will be coming, and it's already coming. I mean, they're exporting electricity to us. We're connected to EU network of power plants, and they've been supplying us with some electricity after these massive rocket attacks started. From October, I guess. So, and there are some improvements in that system too. Also, there's a project from EU to provide Ukraine with 30 million light bulbs, but not those light bulbs like the old ones with, how do you call it? Oh, it's actually needed to be translated. It's interesting. Just a sec.
So what are they sending, like LEDs or something, or what?
No. The English, where are you? Sorry. Yeah, got it. Incandescent lamp,
Yeah.
filament lamp. It's the old ones. I mean, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
What term do you use?
Incandescent.
Incandescent. Okay, it's like Canada. Incandescent. Incandescent. Okay, got it. Okay, filament. Yeah, Pivo 2K is helping us. Filament. Thank you, Pivo. Is it the Pivo like beer? Tell me, please. I'm curious. What does your name mean? Ihor kaže, vaj kakaya maladec. Thank you. Actually, this is translated as wow, such a. It's actually hard to translate. Forget it. Okay, thank you, Ihor. Glad to see you here. And I guess it's my friend. It's my old friend, if I'm not mistaken.
Cool.
Yeah. But what I was saying about light bulbs, and so EU is providing us with 30 million LED lamps to switch those old lamps for the new lamps. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because LEDs are a lot more energy efficient.
Yes.
So it
This is
lowers
why-
your energy requirements, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
this will help us to save like 2 megabytes per day, I guess.
Yeah.
If people in their homes, so people just gotta come to our postal office in their town, city, village, it doesn't matter, and change those old lamps for the new ones, and it's gonna help us. It's actually an awesome initiative.
Yeah, that is really, really cool.
and it's
Everybody's
gonna-
house is going to be so bright.
Yeah.
With LEDs.
Yeah, and not only bright, but also super energy efficient. Like they're
Yeah.
consuming just such a small amount of electricity. It is just awesome. How humanity finally started using LED lamps in their lamps. Sorry.
Yeah, they're energy efficient for 2 reasons. One, they don't emit heat because that loses energy right there. And 2, they're only on half the time when they're on. They're blinking really fast.
Yeah, that's actually
Yeah.
something I remember. And actually, the period frequency, yes, of it so
Yeah.
fast that our eye cannot see that
Yeah,
it is
unless
blinking.
something moves really fast.
Yeah,
through the
yeah.
light, and then it looks like it's strobe moving.
So, who did we miss there? J.R. Exner. Incandescent just means bright. Very bright light. Thank you, Exner. And hello.
cool.
Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to repeat it once again. Please give this stream a like so it will help us be shown to more people on YouTube. Maybe go to trending someday.
Yes.
I'm really looking to that. Bulbs, says Doc. Chris Ward, hi, glad to see you. Hi, guys. How the mood in Ukraine at the moment? You all seem a bit happier these days. 27 plus Ukraine is €1. It's actually... Oh, no. Not €1, but European Union. Sorry. Yeah, it's 27 countries in European Union right now. And Ukraine's going to become 28th country. So you see it's 27 plus Ukraine is one EU. I hope we have an ambitious plan that our Prime Minister addressed a couple of days ago, that we're planning to get into EU in 2 years. It's unprecedented. Can you say it?
Unprecedented.
Unprecedented, yes, because unpresidential is something that connects to president, right?
Yeah.
Unprecedented, precedented. So let's see if this ambition plan will work. For now, we're happy that EU is really with us. It shows it every way possible. They are providing us also with money packages to sustain our economy, because it's really in a bad shape. It's dying because of this war. Can you imagine? Like 50% of our economy is dead because of Russia.
Yeah.
It's like 25%, I guess, physically dead because a lot of plants, a lot of factories are just destroyed by Russians physically with those rockets, with missiles, with shells. They just destroy everything that, I mean, provides money for our economy. This is why we need help from EU. We also receive help from US. Thank you, US. We really appreciate all the help from civilized world, and we're really, depend on that help. Not only on military, but also on economic help. It helps us sustain our economy alive and our governmental um, no. How do you call it? Governmental structures? No,
Yeah, that works. Gets the
governmental
point across.
structures alive and working. Yes, and I also missed a lot of messages. Should I get back to them right now or just a bit later? But they're gonna pile up, right?
Yeah.
I
was looking through a few of
I
them.
gotta get through. Okay. Greetings from Ohio, USA. Pivo2K says, or Pivo, maybe Pivo. If you're from Ohio, you're probably not Pivo. Pivo is Russian beer. Russians say pivo. We Ukrainians say pivo because our language is pretty strong. Every Russian e is u here in Ukraine, so we're pretty. How do you call it? I mean, our language somehow is not rude, even though it's pretty, how do you call it, hard,
Blunt.
in blunt, in some
Yeah.
sounds. Yes, it sounds much. Forget it. You got what I mean, right?
Oh yeah. People
So
2K says yes beer from when you asked him about his name earlier.
yeah, it's beer. So you probably I maybe missed something. Just let's read the messages. Okay, your English is great. Thank you. We appreciate the translations and dubbing. It helps to reach a wider audience. Thank you. My dad came to England. My dad and sister went to Ukraine in the 90s and found his cousin very emotional. We visited my grandmother's communal grave. Oh. But I get what you are talking about. By the way, where your relatives live in Ukraine? I'm curious. Where did you get in the 90s? What town, city, village? I'm curious, really curious. Don't forget the like button. Thank you, Font Freud. Hit the like, everyone. 21. How's the chicken? Actually, don't know what you're talking about, guys. What?
Because he was cooking.
Oh, he was cooking, and it was chicken. Yes, got it.
Yeah.
Exactly, but I'll answer to either, Doc said. And yeah, it's Doc or Doc. Doc answers to either. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Doc. What else? Yeah, okay. Don't forget this twin. Yeah, it's tricky. Getting the corruption out requires exposing it, and that gives ammunition to opponents. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with our current situation, because we gotta fight the corruption. Really gotta fight it to go to EU. But during the war, it exposes us to our enemies and gives them the narratives to play against us in their propaganda, around the world, and showing our partners that we're somehow unreliable or just corrupt and they gotta abandon us. But I'm sure that European Union and US are smarter than that, and you people in US and European Union, you all guys, are the society. You decide what your politicians will do. This is why we're really grateful for your current position. We're super happy to have such support throughout the last year. Yeah, by the way, in February, in 3 weeks, it's gonna be even faster than 3 weeks. Yeah, no, in 3 weeks, we're gonna have 1 year after this full-scale invasion started. How do you call it? Anniversary.
Anniversary, yeah.
Very, very tragic anniversary this time. Whew. It's even hard to say it. Sorry,
Mhm.
gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah, it's important.
Wow, I drank a lot, but water. I mean water. I actually don't drink at all. Um, okay, it's going slow and I'm starving. What do you mean slow? Ah, your chicken.
It's chicken.
Got
Yeah.
it. I definitely didn't expect to see a Hitler like Putin in our lifetime. By the way, 21 grams. Thank you for you know, writing Putin like poo. I actually thought about it myself and already
Yeah, it's a good
used
one.
it. Use it, yeah, that's the right way to pronounce it. To not to pronounce it, to spell it, right? It sounds cold and institutional. Orphanage, yeah, got it.
Yeah.
In the US, a foster home, yes, we read that one. Yes, for the most part, the US doesn't do orphanages anymore. There are some group homes for teens or extreme cases. Okay, we don't have orphanages now here. Yeah, that's the same thing. We still have orphanages. This is why this new like civil system should be implemented,
Yeah.
and not that middle ages one.
Yeah. Yeah. Time to move on.
Yeah. Okay. LED bulbs you have to put in a. Sorry, my chat just jumped like 20 messages down, and I was a bit confused. Uh, in lamp's shade, and it gives bright light, but not too much. Has everybody in chat seen the latest interview? Yeah, guys, you probably did, right?
Came out
Canada
yesterday.
loves Ukraine. Yes, Canada loves Ukraine. And
That
by
we
the way,
do.
Canada, yesterday, Canada sent us the first Leopard tank. Thank you very much, Canada. Let's watch it, but where? Here. Here it is. Just a sec. Yeah, that's the tank. It is moving first to the plane and then to Ukraine. Thank you, Canada. First Leopard out. Not sure that directly to Ukraine because our soldiers are still training. I mean, they haven't begun yet. Probably, maybe they did. I don't know. But yeah, here it is. The tank is being transported.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. So first one went there. Okay, guys. Important news is that yeah, I'm distracted from the chat again, sorry, but I need to say this. And what we exchanged, we Ukrainians finally exchanged prisoners. It was 2 weeks after we did it last time, maybe even 3 weeks. Man, by the way, it happened like you haven't heard about it for a long time, but it happened right when we were streaming that day. Maybe
Oh, okay.
not right
Yeah, but
that
around
time,
then. Yeah.
but that day I still didn't know about it. It was 60 of our soldiers who came back, and this time it was a huge exchange. It's 116, not that huge like 215, right? But
Yeah.
it is still big. It is a great number of heroes of Ukraine. Also, the defenders of Mariupol, of Azovstal, and some, yeah, National Guard soldiers, border guards, and also people from National Police, I guess, from ZSU, of course, Armed Forces of Ukraine, which is in Ukrainian, it's Збройні Сили України. Yeah. Someday, if you want, I'll speak Ukrainian here. You'll probably won't understand me, but if we, teach our audience bit by bit Ukrainian, if
Yeah,
we
exactly.
teach them Ukrainian,
A little bit.
someday we'll probably be able to switch to Ukrainian and everyone will understand us, Who knows? I hope this day will come for our country someday. Like, so Ukrainian language will be just like English language. Like people around the world will be
We'll know it. Yeah.
learn it in schools. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe this is possible. It sounds impossible right now, but in 50 years, maybe 100, who knows what's gonna happen?
Exactly.
Yes. So 116 guys got home. Well, let's see them. There's most of them are, exhausted and how you also call it when your body is weak.
Yeah, that's just exhausted.
Yeah, probably exhausted is the
Run
perfect word
down.
for it. Run down? Yeah, probably. Okay, so here are also some photos. And these are the guys from Border Guard. This is a flag of Border Guards. It's the same cross as ZSU has, but it's green, you see? And the background is, it's not red, it's kind of, how do you call this? Pink? Or maybe.
Yeah, like burgundy. No, it's too light to be burgundy. But see, I'm kind of colorblind, so
Oh, yeah, no worries,
asking the wrong guy, really.
No problem.
Maybe somebody in chat could weigh in on that one.
And that's actually a Sternenko with FPV drones. He bought 120 first from 500 FPV drones. We're going to talk about FPV drones just in a bit. Magyar is actually famous. Magyar that you already know about uses those drones. He makes them too, and they call them Magyar. No, not Magyar. But sorry, just a second. Malfar. Yes, Malfar. Malfar is like a Ukrainian witcher, or not a witcher, but magician. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This word. I mean, the meaning of the word is Ukrainian magician. It goes from witches times. I mean, when people, no, some people are still like saying that it's a real thing, witchcraft. I mean, I cannot comment that in any way. But what was I saying? Yeah, switch to Malfar, but I still want to show you one video of yesterday's exchange. It's a Ukrainian soldier who says that he's trying an apple for the first time in a year. He says it's even scary. And he's so happy to have this apple.
Awesome. Yeah, well, he's probably been eating dry rations and shit for God knows how long.
Even worse, man. There was a small piece of an interview yesterday where they asked what they were fed with there in captivity, and they said that you remember first interview, the cabbage soup, cabbage soup,
boiled cabbage,
which is actually not. I think sometimes they took out that cabbage and give them just that water from the cabbage soup.
Water. Ew.
Yeah,
I don't really like cabbage, so that's like.
Yeah, that's crazy. And 2 potatoes in the evening. So cabbage soup in the morning and 2 potatoes in the evening. Guys said this is fucking crazy. I'll probably get that piece and add the subtitles and post it on Twitter, and also not only on Twitter but on Patreon. Guys, I was wanting, right? The right way. I was wanting to tell you on the last stream, but I had not enough time. So today I finally say it out loud. I've started a Patreon already a week ago, prepared it for the last stream, but didn't have a chance to present it to you last time. So my Patreon is gonna be for you guys to support me if you wish. And this will help you to receive more interviews more often. I mean, receive them more often. I'm gonna, well, ideally, I have a dream to become like a professional in this and make it my work, like everyday work. I can quit my job there in that dream. And I can just be sponsored by those people who think that this content is valuable, that what I'm doing is valuable, and I see that a lot of people think this is valuable. This simply will help me become better, focus on this fully, like make it my job and just uh, just do it all the time, like all the work
Yeah.
time. Of course, I will have some free time also, but if I won't need to be distracted by something else, I can totally focus on this, and I can do a lot more. I can
Oh,
post.
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
think
Well,
I
that's how
think
you'll hit the schedule of one dub a week if you can make it your day job, right?
Yeah, probably this is possible. Maybe not always, because I see how work goes, and
Yeah.
yeah, maybe once per week and a half. But in the future, when I will also be able to build up a bigger team with people who will work on subs,
Yeah.
and I will also add a second and maybe third person to narrate all these, um, how do you call them, replicas, right?
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
to make dubbing, because of course it is going to be much better when two people are dubbing
Yeah. You have two different
interview.
voices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's much better to have two voices. This is why, guys, you see the, how do you call them, tiers. Yes, first tier is only $5. So for the $5, you will support me. It's a subscription on Patreon. A link is in the description of this stream, by the way. If you wish to go to Patreon directly and you know take a look what I offer there. So $5 is just a way to support me and to make me, to motivate me. It's the first thing. And for those money, I will be able to, buy a better equipment. For example, I noticed that my PC, I mean my processor, CPU, is
Yeah.
rendering video pretty slow lately.
Mm.
For example, I could have upgrade that stuff, and it's gonna make the process of rendering much faster. And there's a lot of possibilities to upgrade stuff to make work much better, to upgrade a workspace, upgrade. There's always something to upgrade, of course.
Always.
So
Yeah.
for $10, let's move to the next tier. For $10, you will not only be able to, for, let's say, for the sponsors, I will do like a special highlight or something. I still don't know how to do it, but I will manage to do it somehow. For yeah, the chat will be more active in time. You see, I'm skipping almost all the messages right now. I'm sorry, guys. But in future, well, when we have more viewers on the stream, it's gonna be really hard to answer all the messages. We
Yeah.
we
Every single one.
we probably won't be able to do it. Um, so this, if you'll be a member of this tier, it also already guarantees you that your message will be seen, and I will answer any of your questions. For $25, you'll also receive an ad-free videos here on Patreon. It's going to be posted right here. What else? Next tier is $50. It also will give you an exclusive content. I already have some ideas to make what this exclusive content will be, and I'll probably what and I'll probably be surprising you with some good stuff. Of course, I will be doing some polls for you guys to tell me what you want to see in exclusive content.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Have the
course.
community help decide.
Yeah, it will be just your decision what to see in here because you are supporting me with $50. Damn. You are you have the right to decide what exclusive content you want to see. No
Yeah.
personal stuff, okay, guys? I mean, yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, and the last tier, which I called HIMARS. By the way, all these tiers are named like the weapons, like famous American weapons that are helping us destroy Russian army. First one is Stinger, you know, that famous anti-aircraft rocket launcher. Next one is famous Javelin, of course, the tank destroyer.
Of course.
So you
Yeah.
see, for $10 you can become. So you guys imagine it like becoming a weapon. You're becoming a weapon of Ukrainian army, right?
Mhm.
Which like. I'm not saying that I'm a general or stuff like that, but you know, you guys, all the guys who support Ukraine, you're actually weapons in this war. Your soldiers and weapons, you can see it anyway. But Rick Carl OnlyFans confirmed. Yeah, Charlie, that's funny. Damn, so many messages I've missed. Sorry, guys. I see something about PayPal out there. That's crazy.
Yeah, you should leave your PayPal in all your descriptions and stuff if people want to donate that way instead of going through Patreon.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it, but you know, on Patreon, I still think that Patreon is also a good way to build a community. This is why
Oh, absolutely.
simply providing you with PayPal, it's not enough because there it's much more fun. Believe me, those tiers, not these tiers, but tiers.
Yeah.
Those tiers are also, yeah, let's get back to the HIMARS, to the biggest one, to the most famous weapon of this war. It's $100. It's not a small amount, but you also will get the early access, which is also in $50 a month. I forgot to tell you that early access is also in $25 per month. Yes, early access, exclusive content, it's also in $50. Patron shout out, yeah, guys. Well, yeah, you're gonna be shout out definitely for $100 of support. This is just inevitable. Of
Yeah.
course, if you want to stay anonymous, you can tell me, and I won't shout you out. So behind the scenes content, I think I can provide you with that too. And yeah, support my work is just simply supporting my work like in $5. It's everywhere. And the last one is ad-free videos. Yeah, I'm gonna be posting them here on Patreon. This one is available to everyone, but in future we're gonna be yeah, giving them from tier 2. So if you don't have like on YouTube, if you don't have premium, you'll be able to go to Patreon and watch videos without
Everything. Yeah.
yeah,
With no ads.
with no ads. This was actually a Jet's idea about ad-free content.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Charlie gave us some great ideas here too. We actually in the future I'm planning to adjust it all, change tiers, like give a different not different. It actually was a Ukrainian pronunciation of that word.
Yeah.
Sometimes it tears through my
Yeah,
pronunciation.
exactly. It sneaks in there.
Sneaks in there, yes. So, yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you that for. Ooh, sorry. Getting a bit overwhelmed. Bradley is for $25, you'll become a Bradley. For $50, you become an Abrams tank. Become an M1 Abrams tank and put fear into all Russians on the battlefield. I'm sure that it will put fear, not feel, in all of them. So, what else? HIMARS is, yeah, is the best here. Okay, enough with self-promoting. You heard me, guys. You will definitely check this out. Some of you, I'm sure of it. And what? And let's go on. Thank you for your attention, guys. It took 5 minutes, maybe even more, man. How many? How much time?
I don't know. To get through that, let's take a look. I'll find out. I can check.
You'll find out. Thank you. Rick does have
10
a
minutes.
PayPal as well. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you for helping.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run and take a pee though.
Yep.
I'll be back in 1
Do
second.
it. Do it. Thank you. Ooh, okie dokie. So we lost some people while I was self-promoting. Sorry for that, guys. I need to do it because I really want to work on it like fully because I'm passionate about it, about these dubs. It's something that I can, unravel my potential and where I can grow and be. Well, it's some kind of personal growth for me. It enhances my language. It enhances my dubbing ability, which I discovered not long ago. Sorry. Let's get back maybe to the chat, but seeing how many messages were in the chat, I'm just like a bit overwhelmed. I think I cannot read all of that. I'm not able. I won't have enough time. I have only 24 minutes before the power outage. Brian Blacko. I'll read only some of the messages. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna see if some new people arrived in here and read their messages. Okay. Thank you for understanding. So, Brian Blakoya said, "Hi, friend. You hang in there. Had a power out here. I thought of Ukraine and you going through this every fucking head day. I feel the pain, friend. Thank you. The pain is big, but the strength is huge too. We're a strong nation, and we're definitely gonna have. Yeah, Robert Phelps says, well, I'll have to catch the rest later. Have to go to work. Thank you. You just can watch the recording. Thank you for being here, Robert, and for
thanks for showing up,
supporting us. Thank you. My chicken is done. Right, awesome. Take care, everyone. See you next time. Yeah, thank you for being here, 21 grams, and for making this chat active. Thank you. If you want to donate to the drones, go to the Flashback Max and Pascas channel. Pascas, yes. Can you send the link in here or to their channel? Okay, I'll check them later. Thank you. So, what else? 21 grams, once again, bye. Thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, have a good day, man.
What did I miss? Doc was answering to Cats. There are so many channels, it's hard to find time for all of them. I choose to support smaller channels at the moment. Thank you, Doc, and thank you for finding us and supporting us. Okay, what else? Has anyone noticed most orcs are toothless? Cats asks. Not most of them. It's a prejudice. 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 Yeah, it's a prejudice that most of them are toothless. Some of them are. It's just the correlation because most of people who go to Russian army are from poor families, from poor society. How do you call it?
Society. Yeah. Poor social classes.
From social classes. This is why they don't have money to make their teeth. They
just can't afford dentistry. They don't have access to it because they're poor.
They cannot afford it. This is why a lot of them are toothless, but some of them are not. Slywalker, I'll stick around and support you guys. Thank you very much.
Appreciate that.
We appreciate that. So, meet Pasha channel. Mant Pasha channel. Okay. Max and Pasha's channel. sorry, I'm getting carried away. Bon appetit. Appetit, maybe, not appetit, right? Recall, we will tag you if we have a question or want you to notice our posts so you don't get overwhelmed. Thank you. Sometimes chat just talks to each other. Yeah, I know that. I know that, and thank you for that, guys. Because being chatting to each other is also important. It
Yeah,
builds the community, right?
absolutely. Yeah, definitely to be encouraged.
Yes. I know they are poor. I watch Wasa in the hay. Okay, those bloggers that I don't know about. Maggie Goff, hi. I missed your message there. If you're still here,
Maggie.
say something to us. How are you doing, Maggie? Okay, Maggie was saying hello and not anything else. I saw some new people here. Kristen, your English is great, by the way. Thank you, Kristen, if you're still here. I hope you're here, and thank you for coming. And Kristen is probably not new. I think I already have seen her here. I'm not 100% sure though. Magenta, yeah, maybe I think magenta is more intense, that color, but maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not knowing the truth. Numpty Bumpty said. Hi, Numpty Bumpty. J.R. Exner said, I live in Alberta, Canada. The three Western Canadian provinces, have the largest number of people of Ukrainian descent outside of Ukraine itself and Russia, supposedly. Yeah, the diaspora of Ukrainians in Canada is the biggest one there, right? I mean, in the
Yep,
world. I think
in the world.
maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, in the world. Fee the leopards. Cats probably meant free the leopards, but they're already free. We know that. Charlie says, Robert, I agree. What Robert was saying, I want to see the armed forces of Ukraine with F-16s, F-35s, no, F-35s. This maybe will be the
Yeah.
right way to say it. Would love to see A-10s in the hands of your military. By the way, A-10. I gotta Google it. Just
Yeah, what's an A10?
something familiar. Maybe also a jet.
Oh, it is a jet. Yeah.
It's a
The
jet.
A10 Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. By the way, I'm capable of making the trailer guy voice. I think Fairchild Republic A10 Thunderbolt 2. Something like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm also a small tiny impressionist. I can say stuff, but not good at it yet because I don't have enough practice. Practice, yes, not practice.
Yeah.
Portugal, presente, Vasco Morai. Morai, I guess S is not pronounced there, right? Glad to see you here. Thank you for coming, if you're still here and listening. And you see, sometimes there's a Southern accent, Southern American accent. I hope you're still with us. Wiki Toxin, learn how to be transparent. Vicky Toxin told me maybe learn how to be transparent.
I didn't
Maybe,
see
maybe
that
not
one.
to me. No problem with the help from Louisiana. I even have a few weapons you can borrow. Yeah, I know that
Yeah.
how easy it is to have weapons there. Otto van Timmeren. Greetings from Groningen, the Netherlands. Greetings, if you're still with us. I hope so. Damn, I missed so many messages. Sorry for that, guys. But the chat is still filling up with messages. Not many this time. I know they are poor. Yeah, I saw that one. The channel is called The Flashback. Okay, thank you. Cats, I'll check it. Pivo2, thank you. Nice to meet you. Once upon a time, I sat on this chat by myself for hours. Yeah.
He did. I saw it.
He did. This was an empty and silent chat, but yeah. But now the situation is different. I'm really grateful to every one of you guys to being here with us. Rankin Studios, hi, great info. Hang in there. Ukraine away from USA. Got it. Okay. Great. What else? If you ask questions in all caps, the host can see it easier. Yeah, that's actually a great idea. But let's
Yeah,
get
that is.
back.
That's good.
Let's get back to the news. Let's check what's there on the front lines. It's actually pretty tough and hard in here right now in Ukraine. I mean, um, the eastern what flank, eastern front line
Front. Yeah.
is being super well risky for us and super good, not super good, tiny good, but still pretty effective Russians were in their operations. And I think what? I think we're some of our how do you call it, units there are at risk to be encircled. But no encirclement happened yet, and I'm sure that it won't happen because we have some brilliant generals working out there, and it was proven a lot of times. But let's see the advancements of Russians for the last week. Let's go back in time. It is, yeah, so here's Bakhmut, which is the most famous place here in Ukraine for the last 3 months, I guess, right? There's a Soledar, which was captured a week ago or 2 weeks ago already. This is also what? Krasna Hora, which is, you see, half encircled. The situation there is pretty tough and risky. Russians are advancing with huge forces there, mostly Wagner Group, but a lot of their. Hey, yeah, I'm showing the map. For a second, I thought that I didn't switch to the screen with the map.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so I was saying that we gotta move back in time, but I didn't move back in time. So you see, 27 sevenths of the last month was what? It was like this, and then let's move day by day. You see, Russians are capturing more and more zones there, unfortunately. And yeah, here is up to date. They are getting to this road, and it's not a highway, but it's a big road, and these yellow roads are usually the biggest ones. And this road is a supply line for Bakhmut from Konstantinivka. So it is the only supply line left, and they're really close to this road. Fighting is going here. Russians are losing a lot of their soldiers, but it's nothing for them because they don't count lives. They don't value their soldiers. Yeah, Doc asked, do we have more news? Of course, there's always a lot of news. Sorry that I'm being mostly, self-promoting today and not news providing, but I gotta do it sometimes, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the situation is really, really, how do you call it? Tough.
Dire. Yeah.
Dire. Let me translate this word. D-I-R-E?
Correct.
Terrible, fearful, horrible, frightful. These are the synonyms.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is risky and can become a some kind of a small retreat, but it's not a problem for now because we believe in our warriors. The motivation is just up to the skies. It's super high, and I guess it will all be fine. But we gotta support our military, and let's get back to let's get back to Sternenko. We finished the last stream. I mean, my power outage finished
Yeah.
our last stream when I just started talking about Sternenko, who he is. So I need to finish it, and it's only 10 minutes till the next power outage, so I gotta be fast. So this guy is fighting Russian propaganda since 2014. He's a civilian activist. Is it there a term like this, or do you call
Yep.
this civilian
Yep,
activist?
that's exactly the term. Yeah.
Awesome. So he's the civilian activist. He is blogger. He is also who he is. He's a volunteer, and this guy was fighting Russian collaborators here in Ukraine since 2014, since the first invasion of Russia, since the annexation of Crimea. He was going to those, meetings, parades, marches of Russian
Yeah, yeah.
world preachers and those flock of just Russian world lovers who were crowding streets of some of our cities time to time. And he went there and he was sabotaging those meetings. He was talking to them, trolling them. He was also trying to get some adequate answers from them, but they,
Yeah.
of course, they couldn't provide it. And what? And he's been fighting for 9 years. And now he's pretty famous. He has, let's see, I guess 1.5 million, almost 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube. He's a YouTuber. And I really recommend to follow his channel. He's posting videos every day. They are short, like 10-minute long. Let's see how long they are. So you see 13 minutes, 9, 54, 14, 10, 10, mostly 10. You see it's usually from 9 to 12 minutes. And this fella here is tearing up Russian propaganda narratives every day. He is, taking a daily narrative of Russia, which they are talking there in their propaganda shows, and he is how do you call it? He is
What, just exposing the bullshit, right? Like he's
exposing
just
the
making
bullshit. Yes,
valid counter arguments and putting all the
yes,
information in one place.
and he also shows how they are how do you call it? Switching sides when a person was. For example, some Russian propagandist was in the beginning of full-scale invasion said that Kyiv will be captured in 3 days, that we should kill Ukrainians and stuff like that. And now these days, after 11 months of their miserable, despicable, how do you call it? Failed invasion.
Yeah.
He is switching sides, like he's turning 180 degrees and starting saying that he thinks Ukraine is a nation. He thinks that they need to recognize us as a country and stuff like that. It sounds ridiculous, but you see what I mean. So he makes subs to his videos. I don't know if he is doing it himself. Maybe someone helps him because he's super famous here in Ukraine, and deservedly, is there a word?
Yeah, I think so. Deservedly.
Deservedly. He deserved it to be that famous. He's a real patriot of Ukraine. He is, by the way, that shirt that I have with Crimean Bridge, Are You Asleep?
Yeah.
Crimean Bridge. It's his design. He has
cool.
his own store which is called S merch, like Sternenko merch. Oh, and
Gotcha.
it's actually a smirch. Do you have a such word, smirch? It's tornado.
No.
Tornado. Yeah. No, there's no such word. Such English word, I mean. So, hey, why the chat is so silent for the last 10 or 15 minutes? It's so strange.
Not sure.
Huh.
Yeah. The
Guys,
last message I have in chat is from Doc.
yeah, Doc asked, do we have more news? Doc, are you still there? Charlie, are you still there? Who else? Font Freud, are you still there? Maybe people are just shy or busy
Maybe they're listening to the
already.
news.
Maybe just listen to the news and having nothing to add. We're listening to you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
Doc
you.
said we got listeners.
Thank you, guys. It was just strange. So I was saying what? I was saying that that I'm tired. Yes, but not that. That Sternenko really deserves to be viewed in there on the West. You guys should definitely subscribe to his channel, or at least give a couple of his videos a watch, because they are short, they are super informative, they are super, they show how Russian propaganda works. They also will help you to do what? They will help you to understand the situation with Russian propaganda and its influence here in Ukraine, or on the West, or there in Russia, and how it works. So I really recommend you to subscribe to Sternenko's channel. He deserves another 1,000,000 subscribers. Let's make Sternenko famous. Because I really like his content, and thank you Pivo2K for subscribing to Sternenko's channel. So this guy is
Yeah, I just
also
subscribed to. I'm gonna throw his link in the chat for everybody too, so they can get there easily.
thank you, man.
So
Thank you.
everybody needs trouble finding
so-
it with spelling.
Guys, also 2 weeks ago, he had this kind of interview. It's more of a talk than an interview, just like Zolkin says to those captives. It's more than a talk than an interview. Thanks for the recommendation, Rick. Thank you, Doc, for appreciating this recommendation. I think, it's Paul Massaro. So they did this conversation, and this, guys, this is just fucking amazing. They've been talking about such things, such important things, and it shows you many things. I don't remember exact things because I watched it 2 weeks ago, but I was super impressed by this interview. Sternenko's English is not super good, but he knows a lot of words. His inner vocabulary is much better than mine. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
But Massaro also gave some awesome points, and I really recommend you to watch this one. I will definitely add a link to this interview on his channel. By the way, let's see where it is on Sternenko's channel. Let's go to the videos. You see it, right? And you jet with a bit of a delay.
Yeah, I'm
But-
on a delay, but
Yeah, Massaro is somewhere in here. Massaro, where are you? Because he's posting videos every day. This is why sometimes it's hard to find the stuff that you. Oh, there it is. So it's in the fifth row. It's the first video. It is called Sternenko and AP Massaro 3. Yes. This is top notch content. I recommend you to watch it. Good link, Riga T228. Glad to see you here, by the way. Better improve my Ukrainian skills. Yeah, they're gonna be talking English anyway. Oh, you mean Sternenko? Link for Sternenko's channel? Yes, it's a good
Yeah,
way.
I put the link for the channel in there, and then I also put a link for the specific video. in
Yeah,
the
thank you,
chat as
man.
well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is actually a good way to boost your Ukrainian up and to know more because you will know a lot about Russian propagandists, about their stupid narratives, about their what do you call it, diversive work for Ukraine and for their own society. This guy is making a huge difference by his work, and he is making a huge just a second, a word to
Impact.
translate. Impact. Yes. Impact and maybe another word, just a second.
Yeah, no worries.
From Ukrainian. Contribution. Yes, he's making
Yes.
a huge contribution to our victory. So, yes, this is Sternenko, and I was able to do it in 10 minutes, just till the
That's
power
awesome.
outage. It can happen in any second. So before I'm here with you, I'm gonna stay here till the very end, till the very power outage, and you just gonna lose me there at some point. Jet will say thank you for being here in the
Yeah,
chat.
I'll type it up in chat. Yeah.
He'll type it up in chat. So you guys, yeah, I guess you're Latvian. I guess how do I pronounce it correctly, Riga? Tell me. Good to see you guys.
I think
Keep
it's Latvian.
doing what you're doing. Latvian.
Latvian.
Yes, I guess it is. Yeah.
I could be
we're-
wrong, but that's how I've always heard it.
Yeah.
Being a dumb English-speaking Canadian. So.
Yeah. No, you're not. Okay. Now you're actually, man. You can I say? Can I talk about your book in here?
Yeah.
It's not a
Yeah.
secret, right? So
No,
this
not a secret.
this guy in here, here you see, I'm doing it from the
Yeah.
first try.
Yeah, you got
So this
right.
this fella in here is a poet. He has a book of poetry, and he is pretty good. I heard a couple of verses of his. Can I say verses? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
nice,
correct.
nice. Wow, I actually know a lot of words and phrases. I'm not that bad as
Yeah,
I
you-
think.
Yeah, you're picking
yeah,
it up
so-
quite well over the past year. So,
Man, I'm still waiting for my book, my
Yeah,
copy
I-
of book.
yeah, I forgot I was going to send you one until you just brought it up now. So thank you for the reminder.
Yes. Okay, Jet, you gotta send me the link, and I will link it into description. I mean, I'm gonna
Deal.
add it to
Deal.
description. For the link to your book, I guess you can
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
it somewhere on
Yeah, I'll just
Amazon.
give you an Amazon link.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Gi-
on
give
Amazon.
us the Amazon link so I can show it to people. And what else? And you maybe send that YouTube video link where you read the verse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally.
Do it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
link it to description too. Riga says, live in UK. I'm Italian Polish. Wow, that's interesting. Why Riga then? I'm curious. By the way, I was asking someone. Oh, Pivo. I was asking Pivo where he's from, and is Pivo a beer? Yeah, guys. By the way, I'm gonna get through the chat after in the recording after the stream. I mean, to see everything I missed. I hope I will have time for that because it's crazy lately how small time I have to be able to do everything that I want to do. Yeah. What else? We still have electricity, so let's maybe watch some more news. Let's get there. So we're gonna get back to Telegram and Kharkiv. Today, Russians attacked Kharkiv with a rocket, and it looks like this. This is just a face of a Russian world, and more videos in here. Yeah, it's the same place, just from a different perspective.
Yeah.
And now, here on this photo, you can see the roof of the building, and it is just crazy. I guess it's 2 floors been totally destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see a second photo right now, Jet. It will. Cool. I figured because
Yeah, I'm on
of
the
your
second photo
name,
now.
you would be a Latvian, but I'm also in the UK. Yes, Charlie, that's what I meant. I think doing something like that occasionally would boost viewership. Have you watched 1420? 1420. Doc. I forgot what 1420 is. Doc tagged me and said there are channels from Russia doing on the street interviews, but no Ukrainian on the street interviews channel. We have such channel, but I actually don't even know their name because. But I saw some interview like that from Ukraine once. Only once. Yeah, so if there's such channel or channels, that there's definitely not many of them and they're not popular. I don't know why. It's actually interesting.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, what else I missed? Paul is a fucking legend on Twitter. Yeah, he's a Twitter legend and celebrity. Yeah, that's the word. Another word. Okay, what else? They are very popular. Have you watched 1420, Doc? Charlie. Yes, Charlie. That's what I meant. I think doing something like that occasionally will boost viewership. You mean me dubbing those street interviews? This will help boost viewership. Or what do you mean by that, Doc? Quite possibly, Doc. I think that it might be less interesting in Kyiv as people tend to be united behind a non-brainwashed position. Yeah, I agree with Charlie. It's not going to be that interesting as in Russia, because in Russia we usually hear some nonsense of their propaganda going from the mouths of regular people on the street. And yeah, on my Twitter, how do I say?
On my Twitter.
On my Twitter,
Yeah.
once I posted a street interview with 2 Russians on my Twitter. Jet, can you please find the link and post it here in the chat?
Yeah, I will.
Or Charlie, just one of you guys. Thank you. This is actually something that you gotta watch. Charlie, that's probably true, but there are things people want to know. Yeah, by the way, what things people want to know? Ask me, Doc. Maybe I know something. Maybe I'll tell you my position, my feelings, or what else? What's the word? Just a second. My experience, yes. If of course I can share it. Rick, my family background is Slovak, Rusin, Eastern Slovakia. Awesome. So you're your neighbor of Ukraine. That's cool. Your roots are from here. So you're from Slavic people, if I can say so, right? Charlie, yes, asks, what kind of questions would you be thinking? Yeah, same as I did. Charlie, I'll think on it. Yeah, that would be great if you maybe make a list of questions that you or your friends interested in, and I will try to answer them. Thank you, Jed. Thank you for the link.
Yeah.
Let
No problem.
me navigate there. Oh no. It was asking me, are you sure you want to leave YouTube? It's Twitter. Be careful.
Yeah, careful now. It's your own Twitter post.
Yeah.
YouTube's really looking out for you.
Yeah. So these are the average Russians, and they are angry, and they are bloodthirsty. They are hateful. They are what else? They are ignorant. Yes, they are ignorant. These people are just from Soviet Union. They never went out of the Soviet Union. Russia that Putin built is exactly the same Soviet Union it was is just having a new name and new flag. Everything else is just the same, unfortunately. And something is even worse. Something is even worse, and we'll get to that someday. Short for rigatoni. Ah, rigatoni. But I guess I heard of such pasta. I'm not sure that I ate it. I've ate it someday.
Yeah, that's
sometime.
correct.
Yeah. What else did I miss? That's much more Italian. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, some news. So you see another rocket attack. No massive rocket attacks for almost 2 weeks already. And what else? So FPV drones. I wanted to tell you what it is. So they are simple. It's a small quadricopter
Yeah.
with, and it's super fast. It's not that, I guess Mavic cannot be that fast. Those DJI thingies. This one usually flies really fast, and they make a self-destructive drone out of these small thingies. Charlie says I gotta head out now, guys. Thanks Rit and Jet for hosting. Thanks Doc for chatting with me. Slava Ukraini. Heroям слава, Charlie. Thank you for being our.
Have a good one, Charlie.
Yeah, thank you for being our best moderator, for making the chat, being super active and answering all the questions and not questioning and asking questions also. You're making this chat awesome. Thank you, Charlie. By Pivo, thanks for being. So Pivo said, yeah, just wave.
Oh, he was
to
just saying
Charlie.
goodbye to Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So these FPV drones. Let's see the video of one of them being used today. I guess. I'm not sure that I saved it in here. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. No, I didn't. And I guess Sternenko was posting it on his channel. Definitely he was. So I just gotta find it in here. Maybe also Zolkin was posting it. But it's just scrolling. Sorry for that, guys. But I gotta find it because it's beautiful work of that drone. I mean, yeah, it was Zolkin who posted it. Just a sec. Now I am sure that he was the one. By the way, Zolkin posted some interesting interview today where Russian soldier, well, he confessed in war crimes that he and his, fellows committed. I still haven't watched it yet. It just was launched 2 hours ago. I'm gonna do it today. But maybe it is gonna be the one that I will dub next. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting and pretty how do you call it? Resonance?
Yeah, resonating.
Eye-opening and stuff like that. So Heroям Slava said Pivo to Charlie, yes. Bye Charlie, see you next week. And see you next week, Doc. Yeah, Charlie, see you next week, and I'll message you every day as usually. Too. That's a first, said Doc. What do you mean, Doc? By that's a first? Oh, that's first confession, maybe. Of Russia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess Doc meant this. Okay, so what else? That dude. Yeah, I wanted to show you an FPV drone to find you. Yeah, here it is. So that's how it looks, a work of an FPV drone. I'm gonna make it a bit loud, a bit less loud, sorry. So they are pretty fast, as you can see it's moving. And they usually hit Russian soldiers with it. Sometimes even BMP, they can be pretty powerful. I mean, the amount of explosives. Here's a soldier, you see him. And yeah, it can be pretty efficient, especially against soldiers. I mean, how do you call soldiers?
Infantry.
Infantry. Yes, that's the word. Infantry, especially against infantry.
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah, I just finished seeing the video on the chat. Or
Oh.
I'm just on delay because I was watching it on stream.
Yeah, as usually. Sorry, man. Sorry, we gotta figure
no
out. We
worries.
gotta buy ourselves when we're gonna have more support on Patreon. I'm definitely gonna buy some. How is it called? Streamlabs Ultra to make some adjustments for you to be maybe somehow
Yeah,
be
so
inside.
I can see. Yeah, so I can.
And
Yeah, totally.
don't have the
See it not
delay.
on the stream delay.
I hope so. So yeah, that's another advancement we can give to our streams, and yes, I got carried away again. Rick, your recent dubbed Zolkin interview was really excellent. Thank you very much, Rigatoni. Rigatoni. So yes, Doc says, yeah, this was. I was impressed by that interview when I first watched it, and when when I was making the first one, I thought that this one should definitely be the next one that I will make. And yeah, I see it. It is resonating. Let's see how many viewers we currently have there. Not viewers, views.
15K.
15K. Wow. But it slowed down a bit. More people lately, because during the night we had 8.5K. But yeah, it's almost the same. Yeah, almost the same. I still didn't even post it on Twitter, by the way. So last time Twitter brought me a lot of people, so I'm just gonna post it today on Twitter. And Twitter community will also join, I mean, mostly NAFA community will join us in watching this interview. Let's see, maybe this time I'll be promoted by one guy who asked me to direct message him for promotion. I think he is from Maria Report, if I'm not mistaken. Charlie told me this. Kicks86, yeah, I really appreciate your translation of Ghost interview. No Ghost, it's a mistake. Okay. Is it okay to share the dubbed videos in other streams or channels? Yeah, of course. Anything that helps promoting this content, you can do it. You can share it anywhere. Bring it to more people is our primary goal, and we really, yeah, I'm getting tired. Super tired. We gotta finish the interview. Not the interview. We gotta finish the stream soon. Whew. What else? Something important. Yes. Remember, on the last stream, we were raising funds for the thermal vision for my friend.
Yeah.
It's important. This week, she closed the how do you call it? Closed the
fundraiser,
yes. She closed the fundraiser. Unfortunately, we wasn't able to gather 108K hryvnias. We gathered something around 74,000. Like, let me check in percentage. How much is it? So 74 dividing to it's 68% of the sum. We were able to gather 68%, but it was enough for not such a good thermal vision, but also a nice one, a better one than the cheap ones. So
yeah,
they said that they will be okay with this one too. I mean, the 77th Brigade guys who are fighting somewhere near Bakhmut in the hottest spot. And when I'm saying hottest, I also pun a bit to that thermal vision, you know.
yeah.
So it's really hot, especially in the night when Russians are advancing. And lately, Magyar said that lately they were advancing mostly during the night time. So it's pretty crazy how thermal vision been crucial lately.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna send you the proof that she finalized the fundraiser. Just a sec.
Yeah.
I saved it somewhere. I just gotta find it and send it here to you guys. Yeah, I already found it. Great. And now I'm just gonna switch the tab. Tab the dab. Here it is. Rick is messaging Rick. Yeah, but that's how it works in here. So yeah, she said 74,068 hryvnias from 108K. There's no time to wait. Oh yeah, guys. By the way, no time to wait. Why we weren't able to just wait more and gather all the sum? Because guys, we're about to be sent to the exact front line, you know, to the trenches where Russians advancing, and they told they told my friend Halina, that last squad that were sent there from their just a second, a word campaign. Just a second, I need to translate this word.
Yeah.
Mouse company, from their company, yes. You know, the unit size company.
Yeah.
It's around 90
How many
people.
people are in a company?
Around 90.
People? Okay.
So one part of their company was sent there. You can see it here on this screenshot. So here they've told her that there were guys from their company who were sent to the trenches, and 4 of them were MIA and 6 soldiers died. So yeah, they were sent there next, and they needed that thermal vision. They were about to be sent there in 2 days. This is why she needed to buy it as soon as possible. This is why it is really important to close the fundraisers fast, not stretching them for the days, because here in Ukraine, unfortunately, time equals lives of our people. This concerns each ammunition type, each weaponry. This is why we are so, demanding here in Ukraine to our Western partners for giving us weapons faster, because it saves lives of our soldiers. It's really important. I want you guys to remember this. I know that probably all of you understand this, but sometimes even I forget about that, and it is really, really important that we be fast. And in future, I'm sure that we'll build here the community, fundraising community of our own, and we'll be able to help our soldiers like we helped last week. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Doc, for donating. Thank you, Judd. Thank you, Charlie. Charlie maybe will be watching this recording. Maybe he will hear it too.
Yep.
I hope so. So thank you, Charlie, Jet, Maggie, and I guess Mr. Wright was sending us a donation last time, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Mr. Wright. He's not here today, but he'll probably be watching the recording too. This is why I'm thanking you, Mr. Wright. If you're watching this, we're really grateful because you helped a lot. You helped, probably helped saved someone's lives, because if Russians advance in the night, thermal vision can save someone's life. To see the enemy from afar and not when he's jumping to your trench and already killing you, or worse, because dying is not the worst thing that can happen to soldiers on the front line. For example, you can go to Russian captivity, and there are different types of Russian captivity. Some captivity will be long tortures, like months of tortures. Some captivity, unfortunately, will be ended pretty fast because they can decapitate people and just cut pieces of them until they die. This is really hard to talk about this stuff, but you know how it works. You know how Russians are wild and how beastly they are in their methods. It's just ugly. About $2,000. How much is that in dollars? It's actually more. It is, I
Yeah,
guess,
it's a little more than
2,000 and a
$2K.
half. That thermal vision that we needed cost 2,000 and a half, and we bought the one, not we, yeah, we can say we because we gathered money together. We bought a one for $2,000. So yeah, a cheaper one, but still pretty expensive. Hey, Pike, Alaska. Maybe you were here already. Maybe I missed your message, but if I'm not mistaken, it's your first message today. So you probably, yeah, it's your first. So you probably just came here. Try to see if Classic Firearms is able to get you at cost night vision. Interesting idea. I don't exactly know what you mean, but
Well, Classic Firearms is like a retailer of weaponry in the United States.
yeah.
So how you would reach out to them about that, but what he's suggesting and what he means by at cost is like what they would pay for it to see if they would just,
Got it.
let
Mhm.
like for what they paid for it kind of thing.
Got it. Thank you. The desired amount was around 3K. Yeah. It was something like 2,750 or something. So it's close to 3K. I'm confused as to why the Ukrainian government can't supply thermal when a lot were donated. Thermal is, well, first thing is that we are not really sure in some steps of our government of what they're doing. And we had some scandal in corruption scandal this week in Ministry of Defense of their, how do you call it, something that they need to buy, and they make a list. Okay, a list of things to buy.
Yeah, just a little. Yeah. And what were they doing with that list? Just not fulfilling their, like, what was the scandal?
Just a second. I gotta say bye to
Okay.
Pivo. Thank you for being here with us today. Slava Ukrainian. And
Have a good one, Peebo.
yeah, Pivo, I'll see you next time. So I just felt like I'm falling asleep of exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
Yes, exhaustion. Thank you. What else? Whew, and it seems maybe we'll be even lucky today to not have a power outage as scheduled. Let's hope. But anyway, we're gonna finish the stream in like 5 minutes. We need to do this. So that's how thermal vision that my friend bought. I don't see a picture of it right now. A full picture, yeah, it's pretty small in here. Sorry for that, but I'm not gonna be looking for a bigger picture. This one is with the orange button at the top, and the previous one was with the red button, I guess. So Pivo went away. Is it a term?
Yep.
Oh, good. Okay, maybe something else, something important that I wanted to show you. Olympic matter. You remember that
Committee.
one?
Yeah.
Our announced struggle was unraveling this week. A lot of countries supported us. Countries of Baltia supported us in that. They are stay united. They say, I guess Latvian president said that they're gonna be boycotting Can you say so? You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Striking?
Yeah, boycotting. Yeah, no,
Boycotting.
boycotting is the correct term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boycotting. Amazing. So they're going to be boycotting the Olympics if Russia will be taking
Involved.
part.
Invited.
Taking part. Yeah,
Yeah.
invited. So, and they will be gathering a coalition to help us with that. Some interesting news we had there this week about this. So we're gonna have the support of our friends, of course. So, guys, this is a video that I wanted to show you. He's having a chainsaw in his hands. It's a Ukrainian soldier who is digging a trench. Did you imagine that? I mean, have you ever thought how hard it is to dig trench when it's frozen? I mean, when the frost is
The ground
like
is frozen. Yeah.
frost
Yeah, I've
is
had to
like,
dig in the winter to like fix a ruptured sewer pipe. And yeah. I mean, I'm in Canada, so similar
Yeah.
weather. And yeah,
you know what it is.
yeah, I've done that exact thing. So,
Yeah. Ooh, to those who is watching us and still haven't give us a like, please do it. Also check my Patreon and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you guys. What else?
let's go over this. Pike Alaska here says, what link could people use? I mean, obviously that fundraiser is down now, but is there any
Yeah.
link for donating for further night vision? Because he would like to post it in some hunting groups and see what happens. Because these people might just have thermals that they're willing to donate, and then he circumvents the whole fundraising.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I need
It could be
to.
something we could set up for next stream if we could look
Yeah.
into it anyway.
Yeah, it's actually a good idea. We gotta send a fundraiser of our own. I just need to contact my friend Halina. She always has some requests from soldiers from the front line. She'll definitely find someone who needs thermal vision. And we're gonna make it an exact goal. Like, we need such a thermal vision device, and we need such a sum. And I'm gonna post it the next stream here. I'm gonna announce it in here, and you, Alaska, will send it, and let's see how fast we can raise.
And that's
raise it.
amazing, man. Thank you for the idea, and
Yeah.
thank you for your support.
Thank you very much, Alaska. It means like, or Pike, or 907. How should we call you, man?
Yeah, what's your preferred name?
Well, I guess
Short
maybe, yeah, probably Pike or Alaska, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, much of Russian athletes are also part of the armed forces. Yeah, that's a great point, and Zelensky was pointing at that too. And not only Zelensky. I'd like to unravel this topic more and better. But you see, I'm super tired already. Yes,
Tired.
and we gotta finish for today. And what? It's almost 2 hours we've been streaming. It's 1 hour and 57 minutes. Crazy. Thank you guys for being here with us for 2 hours. This is crazy. Especially Doc, you're most active chatter in here, definitely. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys, I
you're a
didn't
legend,
want to
Doc.
insult anyone, but the award of the best chatter of the stream goes to Doc in Paradise.
Let's
Let's
go, dog.
Yeah. Sorry, the award is just invisible for now. Someday we'll maybe have some physical awards. Who knows? Thank you, Doc. Thank you for support. Slava Nazi, Smert Ворогам. Yes, Riga. It translates, you know how it translates yet. It translates glory to nation, death to the enemies. Very pleased to meet you, Pike, maybe.
I think you meant Pike.
Yeah,
I think you
it's
meant Pike.
it's autocorrector, 100%.
Yeah.
That was probably autocorrected for puke from Pike. Okay, so it's Pike. I'm Alaska's EMU farmer. What is
Emu.
emu? Emu. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
it's
The animal.
animal. It's the animal, like llama, but emu. Yeah, cool.
Emu.
Emu.
Yeah, they're like those like dinosaur looking birds.
Yeah. Oh, birds.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like a giant bird. Runs around, looks like a
Oh,
dinosaur.
so I'm confusing it
Google it.
with llamas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, just a second. Another word. Ostrich. Do you know the word ostrich or camel bird?
Ostrich? Yeah, they're similar to ostriches.
Yeah, I had ostrich in my mind. Oops, pike, bird, giant bird. Very pleased to meet you. I'm in Oregon myself. Said dog. And what about your award? Are you pleased to receive it? That invisible one. Emu oil is lovely stuff. Interesting. Oil. How do you make oil from emu?
Well, I do know that, I mean, I am by no means an expert, so this is just my assumption, that I know that a lot of birds like produce like excrete oil to like keep their feathers healthy. So maybe they're
Oh.
harvesting that for
Oh,
something.
cool. Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you. Didn't know that.
I mean, I could be wrong, so maybe the actual emu farmer in the chat could weigh in.
Yeah. 6 foot tall Aussie bird. Pretty high. I mean, not high, tall. High bird. That bird is pretty high.
Yeah.
You remember how Zolkin in the last interview, in yesterday's interview, he said to the Paul, he said, "You're getting high from it's
Oh, yeah,
Nazis, Nazis in Ukraine, Nazism in
Yeah,
Ukraine."
yeah.
Yeah, word. It's a purple fat that anti-arthritic. Yeah, cool. So it's
That is cool.
also making people healthier. Okay, guys,
Yeah, that's
we
awesome.
gotta finish for today. It's not
Okay.
everything that I wanted to show you or tell you. It will never be enough time for everything. Unfortunately, I'm just one, and it's only once a week. If we'll be able to do it every day, it would be much more informative, definitely, because we'd be, overviewing the news of just one day and not 7 days.
Yeah, not a whole week. It's hard to get through a week in an hour or two.
Yeah, once again, guys, thank you so much for everyone who's been here with us for 2 hours and
Yeah,
two
we
2
appreciate
minutes.
every one of you guys.
It's the longest stream ever for now, I guess. I'm not sure, but probably the longest one.
Nice. No, because didn't we go like 2 hours, 15 minutes one time, I think?
I guess it was 1 hour and 58 minutes, no? Let me check.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
It's actually easy to check right away and pretty fast.
Yeah.
You see live, and we had the one that lasted 2 hours and 10 minutes. Yeah, man, you're right. It's not a record, and let's not make another record today because I'm exhausted. Prisware Wards, thank you for being with us for the whole stream, or maybe for the biggest part of it. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Riga. Thank you, Pike. You guys are amazing. You're very welcome in here. Me and Jet are grateful to everyone who came by, who's been here, who've been chatting or just simply watching. You guys, oh my god, I'm falling asleep like this. I mean, not of the boredom, but of exhaustion. Ooh, it was a hard week, but I finally finished the second interview, and I'm really happy about it, and I'm hyped how good it will be doing, and how many views it will gather. So excited.
Yeah.
Once again,
It's awesome.
thanks for a great live stream. Keep it going. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for um, for your appreciation. And
Yeah. Thank you for the support, everyone.
yeah, everyone. So I will say Slava Ukraini.
Horoyam Slava.
Yes. Death to the enemies. Glory to nation. All
Absolutely.
that stuff that we say in here. Doc says next week you'll maybe tell us what you do for a living now. Probably, yeah, probably I'll tell you, but I gotta be careful with that too, because
Yeah,
we
he doesn't
deal.
want to dox himself. He's
Yes,
making some enemies. So
yeah, because once I started making these interviews, I stepped on a how do you call it, on a path of war, right? Like more actively.
mhm.
I'm someday we're gonna be even more famous because you see how many subscribers, how fast subscribers are coming to the channel, and yeah, this is publicity, and we gotta be careful with that. So yeah, I see Heroim Slava. I see. Thanks for the stream. I'm going to get to work on these scopes. Thank you, man.
That's amazing.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Pike. And
huge.
we're gonna prepare some fundraiser to the next stream, and we're gonna try
Yeah.
to see. Oh, Timid, hi! You've came till to the end of the stream. We're finishing up. We were already saying Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava, and we just we just stopped there for a second to read some messages. So we gotta run. We gotta finish it, and we gotta. Unfortunately, everything has its ending, and this stream came to its end. Jet, I thank you for being
Thank you, Rick.
the best co-host and amazing co-host and friend. We will definitely win. I'm sure of it. Ukraine will win Russia. We'll
Oh yeah.
go take our territories back. We'll liberate all the people who's in occupation. We just gotta work on it. We gotta be, stubborn. We gotta be strong, and we'll definitely gonna win. Thanks to your support, guys. Thanks to all the people who is interested, who's supporting with just reposting and commenting, with having an interest in it. It's already enough. So once
Yeah.
again,
Makes a big difference.
I'm really grateful to each and every one of you. And I see you next week. Slava Ukraini!